Fu was about to round the corner there, and he just makes a simple trip down the lane a bit. And you know what? That one may have happened as well somewhere.
that was not call. He was going for going in the jungle, but nothing too crazy. The
I'm off to a
Rubik
pretty
AA.
good start. Pretty good start here. Nice and warmed up.
This is the warm. This is a throwaway game.
What a play from the wizard himself, as we saw at the summit.
Inflame may have died again during that. It looks like.
Yeah, Jack, I said 0-5 at 10 minutes. Perhaps I need to, reduce the cutoff time for that.
Yeah.
10 minutes was they couldn't actually get the low ground to high ground hit. Another stun on maybe, but.
He just picked up 6, so he's got lasso now.
Oh, they kick him back to safety. I love the move there from Afu. It does cost him his life, and they'll end up getting the DK regardless. It was a valiant effort, the Martyr, but it's 11 who scores a double kill now on that battle.
What a timely rotation we're talking about, like with the Ember Spirit. Like maybe now the physical scaling is a little bit better, but it takes more time to come online and get what you need, as we see.
None other than Inflame.
I was actually 0-5, 10 minutes in. If he
got 20 seconds. Oh well,
yeah,
you made it. You made it. He can't possibly live and die again unless he buys back, which he can't afford to do.
Here we go.
As well. So with the gyrocopter, obviously the buttloads of magic damage their team does.
That gets a kill, but may pay for it.
Yes, he will.
His life still does some serious damage.
But Bat does have the blink, and I believe that was the blink show.
No, they did have the blink on that jump for Inflame earlier.
Okay. Oh, the creep. Trying to get out of that.
They got him. Blasted it apart, blocked him in with the fissure. Okay. They're going to commit the call down for this one. He is able to rage and run. Super shows up. He doesn't have that dragon form quite yet, but they're able to get the attention onto Ame and finish him off with the help of the cold feet. The rest of LGD quickly spread.
He's a squishy hero, which may have prevented people from picking him for quite a bit. Like, he's got a lot of magical bursts, and he does well in lane against a lot of matchups, but he is still kind of squishy at the end of the day.
Roll in. He dropped the boulder, but didn't do the grip. He'll have to settle with kicking in the bat. He grips right there. There's the lasso grab on the Monet, but Bat can't go anywhere with it, so he just gets torched up. Speaking of getting torched, maybe jumps in and finishes off the Earth Spirit, so it's a trade 1-1. But the tower also does go down for LFY.
Mid lane, Shaman's going to sneak a little cheeky tier 1 himself.
Nice.
It's a dream. You come alive as a Shaman, you see
back
this empty lane.
Call down onto maybe. He actually gets dropped here. Victoria looking to move in onto Super, but Super has that dragon form back up. So very difficult fight. LGD might need to get out while they can. Inflame, I need to get a kill. So drops down the coil. They'll get the secure. 10-8 advantage for LGD on this one. Nope. But LFY, still kicking.
Spells and blowing up an opponent and keeping them in place, at least. So we see maybe just with that tremendous mechanical skill that he possesses, use that quite well.
Great little rotation in there from LFY. They infest up Afu, they drop the ward, they see the vision of the gyro, so they roll in and get the gank.
Meanwhile, top though.
Yep, there might be a gank the other side here. Inflame, orbs in lane, and that will lead to disaster. The fissure though, blocking out Yao. Uh-oh. That opportunity is gone.
Yeah, Victoria was trying to fissure to let the Shaman walk in, but in the end, Yao actually got the Hex off without needing the fissure, and then when the initiation doesn't start the way you think it's going to start, things get a little messy. But
he's got
the package.
Yep. He's got the payload inside.
Can he deliver it? Yes, he can. Jumps right in beautifully onto 2. One of them, Ame, quickly going to be handled, and 11 will be next. Double kill. Both of them going to DDC. He gets the jumper there at the end. Scores.
It's making all the moves.
I call that one the layup.
Yao's bottom drops the Serpent Wards just to do some split push. Pay the price for this with his life, but ultimately this is space created. He knew the risk going for this, and he will just focus the tower while feeding some gold with the ward. I think that's a success for him, depending what else happens after it. Gyro to the east is finding his way against Snow Spirit.
I got so excited about the wards. Oh, walk and dunk. Not going to work out there for Victoria. Couldn't get the blink in maybe, and now it could be just disaster for LGD. They get the chomping going onto maybe on this one. Goes for the self-Yules, but as he falls down, it's going to be Super who knocks him on the head with the Dragon Tail to go for the finish. Ooh, below. Looks like they also have managed to spot out little Victoria here. I'm not sure how things started there at the beginning for LGD, but that was
I actually like that.
I
actually like that play from LGD. It didn't end up working out well, but they saw that the puck was.
All the cores are pretty close to each other. This could change things a bit too, as there's a good jump in on for Super. More of just a kidnapping. It forces out the BKB, and Super's happy to chase things forward. So him and 11 will solo it out, while fellow LFY members were able to zone back the rest of LGD. But nope, now they're able to move in. They get the quick catch burst, and suddenly Maybe's dead, just like that. And they're not done yet. They're moving in. They're able to get the urn onto Victoria. Are they going to pursue inside the base? Yao helps him out, tagging the shrine. He looks to turn for the dunk. They drop the wards, but they're still fighting forward. Monet going on in. And Yao also going to be hit with the Ice Blast and also finished off. Buybacks, can they punish him for making it away here? Does not look like it. He's already back home safely. Oh man, what a beautiful series of events for LFY. May be in a bit of trouble. Look at it, he just crosses right over in Flame. Catches him with a coil, but the follow from Victoria is there. They get the jump onto him, but Super is able to intercept. Ice Blast is going to be flying out as 11 gets a snipe pullback for the Earth Spirit. Afu is going to get handled, taken out fast. He's able to get the Magnetize off just in time, but it is going to cost them their own support. Yao is also dropped, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, here we go in Flame with the Lifestealer Bomb. Jumps in, quickly finishes off Yao. DDC, oh my god, what a nice Ice Blast setup. Actually connects it onto 2. Oh, they also managed to find Victoria outside the base. They'll take him out as well. 50 seconds without a Blink Echo defense. This just seems all but lovely for LFY.
There was some timely picks, and no buybacks may just mean them going high ground. We just kind of touched upon Batrider being good at defending this high ground, but without the teammates, the Shaker to block the terrain, the Shadow Shaman for additional lockdown, they may not be able to actually do this. Lincolns will block the homing missile, and LFY getting some decent chip damage onto this tier 3 tower.
Jump in from Super in the Dragon, but a quick change is there from Maybe. Puts him in a spot, and the Lifestealer may have to be forced out as the lasso does come in. 11 looking to pull back the Dragon under the tier 4s here. Follow up from Inflame. LFY could be a bit distracted. He'd look to frantically run on back, but this is when Maybe makes his move. Quick jump in with the Ember, and they get the blast onto Super. DDC frantically gets off an Ice Blast, turns around, and will be able to get the finish onto the Batrider. He does lose his own life. The rest of LFY frantically make it out, but as you said, TP to the shrine, and here comes Victoria and maybe Monet, though. Rage, TP out.
Got pulled in too deep there. I mean, he got pulled in deep, but he also blinked in, which was a very unnecessary play. Hit those buildings, focus objectives. It was a very un-LFY play. This is a team that normally...
LGD head that direction. Oh, 11 was about to head up there, turns back, goes up again, but they've already made their quick jump onto 11, and he will get punished.
He dropped the
Courier also going to go down.
He dropped the gem before he went high ground.
Oh, move it up for Victoria. Ward's also committed. This could be good for LGD. They make the move for Super, but Super's able to get off the BKB. But my god, what a hard hit fast coming out from them, and they're going to wipe out both cores just like that. Oh, man.
Can Afu get away with this gem? Blink 4 stuff. He should, but he gets used. Oh no.
Nice catch from Maybe right there. He gets rooted in his spot, burnt up. He's able to turn around, get the Boulder Smash. He doesn't actually hit the stone with the roll, so he's not going to go so far. Oh no, he does have the blink though.
So does Ember. He wants that gem back.
He's on his trail.
He's got a remnant in 2 seconds.
He's got the circus items. Oh, Maybe knows where he's. Maybe sniffs him out. The instincts there from Maybe.
I think he might still live.
He's got the rolling boulder. Oh, he didn't block it. He was so close to getting in front of that roll.
Now does he get out though? Maybe. Have you gone too far?
No, I think he's all right. As long as no one else is alive here, he still has the heals up. I don't think he's too afraid of Inflame with the Blink Lincolns at this point.
What are you trying to say about Inflame, Jack? Yeah.
Extremely fast, and then you kind of
11's
just end up
positioning.
kiting.
They're going for Roche. He gets scouted by the Ice Vortex. He's like, I'm out of there. I can't stand there any longer.
Follow-ups there, though. They get a nice two-man
Nice
coil,
heals.
two-man silence. The pop. Can't quite finish Maybe yet, though. He tries to hide within the coil, but they're going to hit him with the grip and the magnetize. There's the stun, the hex, everything. And they're going to be able to finish him off. Maybe does have a buyback here. If they want to try to contest this Roche, the wards now getting picked apart a bit by Monet, while on the outside of the pit, the dunk is being made. It's going to be on the Monet, but he gets the slide out from the pit. They are able to get the follow finish onto Yao. Monet still swinging it out as Ame goes into action. That means maybe he's going to buy back. Looking to step in to help him out. He gets the chains down onto Super, trying to finish off the Dragon, but he gets stunned up. And Super slides up to the high ground. Maybe not looking to let him escape. Or will he? He decides to pump the brakes a bit.
These 4 stops out of LFY, winning that fight. DDC, the hero in a lot of ways, saves Monet with the 4 stuff out of the Roshan pit when he's being chained down and blowing up and also scouting out the Batrider on that cliff.
Already another call down.
Okay, Gyro may want to commit to this Roche. He can kill it pretty fast on his own.
Oh, Super jumps over to the other side, has to pop his BKB, walks in, gets the stun onto the Gyro, the jumps there from the puck onto those back lines, trying to stop out Victoria, but then he's able to get the fissure off. It's going to be Maybe grabbing up the Aegis here. Super will be able to get the finish, taking out the Gyrocopter. Can they get the same onto Maybe before? No.
Got Cheese too.
Jumps right on out with Cheese and Aegis alive and well in Flame. Refuses to let this happen, tries to make chase. They settle for Yao, it looks like. But,
shades of
man.
Sumail there from Maybe. The buyback, the managing to recover the Aegis and Cheese at the crucial time. They're disabled onto the Gyrocopter, managing to finish him off there.
Get stunned and killed very quickly, so he wants to just get some guaranteed damage output from wards.
okay, they are able to quickly pop the Lincolns and follow up with the stun. Maybe, though, does get off the Yules. He's hit with the Ice Blast, which will cost him the Aegis here. The team is there, though, to answer the call. They move in with a fissure. A lasso grab onto Super as they pull him back. Hit him with the Veil, drop down the wards. Ame swings in with a call down as frantically LFY tried to escape the harassment coming out from LGD. They would love to be able to make it out with just the Aegis takedown, but they're not letting up. Now Monet looking to turn around onto Ame. Hits him a bit. Silence there for Yao, trying to swing in from behind. There's Victoria moving in, gets the dunk onto Monet. Can they finish him off? They need just a little bit more, and they will get it. Lifestealer now going to be taken out of the fight. DDC.
Oh, he's Cheese.
Self-Glimmer to make it on the other side. Ame now getting hit, harassed. But Super will get locked down from the shackles. They're trying to go for the finish. A step in from Afu with a good boulder smash might bail him out. He's able to get the blink and steps away, trying to earn himself up. Now it's going to be attention on to Inflame here from Maybe, trying to finish him off, but he's rifting out while they make the move for Victoria. They will get the Earthshaker down. Now it's just Maybe alive. He gets the Sleight of Fist off, and they're trying to catch off all of his escape paths here. He's made it towards the mid lane. He's able to jump away from the cold feet, though. Man, he's just able to get everything off. He remnants up further. Inflame tries to catch him, but there is the final pop of the Lincolns, and it looks like Maybe has just somehow made it out.
This Blink backpack, I kind of want to call it abuse. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. You know, the whole point, you're taking damage, you can't use Blink. But when you put in your backpack and bring it back in, you can actually use Blink Dagger while taking damage.
We're getting on this high ground. 11 might be the one to scout everything out, but they've actually jumped onto 11 first. This could be deja vu, though. The commitment and the turnaround from LGD may be there. They committed with the wards. Buyback now from the bat as he TPs to the shrine, and I think LFY might try to relocate the fight once again, but look at Ame swinging it from behind. Drops in the call down as they flank Super and try to burst him apart. This fight belonging to LGD, it would seem. Even the chase on a DDC will be successful here. Maybe gets the last slash in, and the rest of LFY have tried to make it out, but only 2 alive.
That vision of the +4 flak attacks, and this Gyro, soon to complete an MKB, will be a serious damage threat in these fights.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's going to be Inflame with the delivery. First one to move in is going to be Super. There's the jump. Quick execution of Yao. No wards are going to be there for the fight, and they might be able to get down the Earthshaker. Oh man, both have no buyback and the Gyro. Immediate buyback's going to be forced on that one. 11 TPing into the racks, tries to move in, can't quite get the lasso. Now he's going to get caught out with a cold feet, and he's gone. Oh, not good for LGD's defense. Wonderful for LFY as they begin to just chunk down the racks.
Well, it's all up to Maybe now. Have to make some flashy moves.
Anticlimactic fight here. There's just so much exciting back and forth. LGD really felt like they were hanging on, but kind of just brute force overpowered there.
Yep. I mean, like it was like 1 pickoff turned into 2, turned into 3. I mean, the bat gets picked off at the bottom lane, then the Shaker gets picked off, and then their high ground defense doesn't have a bat, and because they don't have a bat, Puck's able to just blink in, delete the Shadow Shaman, and then it's like, oh, as a result of that, there's no Serpent Ward, they're able to get the next kill, and Bat respawns, but he's 3v5. It really was just a good old-fashioned chain feed, you know. At no point in the last 2 minutes were LGD fighting as 5, you know. LFY have not been able to break high ground this entire game when LGD are alive, but LGD gave them kill after kill. At no point did lost 2 teammates.
Maybe blinks in the lane, but Inflame at that moment. Also ripped it away. Nice slide out. They're trying to avoid the Ice Blast. Wards to the high ground, but they spotted Ame, and they quickly shred him up. He's going to be out without a buyback. And a beautiful coil, by the way, also going to get dropped. Victoria's dunk. Unfortunately, is going to be a bit of a brick. And it is looking like LGD are swinging a bit, but this one seems to be all LFY at the end of the day, and it's enough to force them to submit. We're going to a game number 3 in this LGD versus LGD affair. Inflame with the revenge from the laning stage finishes off with a triple kill. Who's 0-5 now?
Felt like